Good afternoon. I am a student of iTech Computer Education. Today I am going to speak many more sentences. So listen me carefully. First, can keep. I can keep walking. I can't keep walking. Can I keep walking? Can't I keep walking? Why can't I keep walking? Now next one is could be. He could keep teaching at that time. He couldn't keep teaching at that time. Could he keep teaching at that time? Couldn't he keep teaching at that time? Why couldn't he keep teaching at that time? Now next one is should keep. He should keep writing in the exam. He shouldn't keep writing in the exam. Should he keep writing in the exam? Shouldn't he keep writing in the exam? Why shouldn't he keep writing in the exam? Now the next one is must keep. I must keep learning English. I must not keep learning English. Must I keep learning English? Must I not keep learning English? Why must I not keep learning English? Now the next is will be able to. My mother will be able to cook food. My mother will not be able to cook food. Will my mother be able to cook food? Will my mother not be able to cook food? Why will my mother not be able to cook food? Now the next is have to keep. They have to keep driving the car. They haven't to keep driving the car. Have they to keep driving the car? Haven't they to keep driving the car? Why haven't they to keep driving the car? Now the next is had to keep. My father had to keep working but he couldn't. My father hadn't to keep working. Had my father to keep working? Hadn't my father to keep working? Why hadn't my father to keep working? Now the next is need to keep. She needs to keep writing the book. She doesn't need to keep writing the book. Does she need to keep writing the book? Doesn't she need to keep writing the book? Why doesn't she need to keep writing the book? Now the next is dare to keep. The boy dares to keep fighting with lion. The boy doesn't dare to keep fighting with lion. Does the boy dare to keep fighting with lion? Doesn't the boy dare to keep fighting with lion? Why doesn't the boy dare to keep fighting with lion? Now the next is could. I could go, I couldn't go. Could I go? Couldn't I go? Why couldn't I go? Now the next is could be. Radhika could be a good dancer. Radhika couldn't be a good dancer. Could Radhika be a good dancer? Couldn't Radhika be a good dancer? Why couldn't Radhika be a good dancer? Now the next is could have. He could have gone to Goa. He couldn't have gone to Goa. Could he have gone to Goa? Couldn't he have gone to Goa? Why couldn't he have gone to Goa? Now the next is could have been. He could have been taught computer. He couldn't have been taught computer. Could he have been taught computer? Couldn't he have been taught computer? Why couldn't he have been taught computer? Now the next is can. I can speak in English. I can't speak in English. Can I speak in English? Can't I speak in English? Why can't I speak in English? Now the next is can have. I can have a new phone. I can't have a new phone. Can I have a new phone? Can't I have a new phone? Why can't I have a new phone? Now the next is can be. She can be a good student. She can't be a good student. Can she be a good student? Can't she be a good student? Why can't she be a good student? Now the next is can be plus third form. He can be taught English. He can't be taught English. Can he be taught English? Can't he be taught English? Why can't he be taught English? Now the next is ought to keep. She ought to keep taking medicines. She doesn't ought to keep taking medicines. Does she ought to keep taking medicine? Doesn't she ought to keep taking medicine? Why doesn't she ought to keep taking medicines? That's all for today.